Hello and welcome back to another video, my first video of 2025. And as you've seen by the title, these are my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2, which Nintendo have recently announced as to its existence. Now the video was a 3D render, wasn't it? It wasn't the actual Nintendo Switch 2. So I'm always a bit like, it's like what Apple do with their promotional videos, all sort of beautifully rendered in 3D, but actually I just want to see someone physically hold it, get that, Mario bloke, not the voice actor, the other guy who created Mario, get him holding it or doing something, licking it, I don't know, shoving it down his trousers. It's probably why I haven't done a video in a while. Probably best I don't do videos. But the problem, there is no problem. What I'm trying to say with Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch 2, is that, I need to turn this off. Do not disturb. Do not disturb. So yes, the Switch 2. Is that in Do Not Disturb? No, Do Not Disturb. So yeah, I've seen a 3D video of the Switch 2. I need to know about the tech specs, and I want to know. I mean, not that I really necessarily understand all those tech specs. Just show me video gameplay. Tell me the RAM. More RAM I know is good. And the resolution. Does it do 4K? Now, they teased a Mario Kart game, and it looked, from the video, the same as Mario Kart 8 in terms of graphics. But anyway, yes, it's a bigger screen. I don't know if it's bigger than the Switch OLED. Hard to say. They should have started with the OLED and then morphed that. Then I'd get a better understanding of what it was about. But they've just gone with the original Switch, which I don't have, and they've enlarged it from that. So I don't know. The Switch 2 doesn't look great. It doesn't look sexy. You look at an iPhone 16 Pro Max and you go, cool, sexy. But the Switch 2 is just bigger. It didn't really do anything for me sexually. What? It didn't do anything for me. It didn't do anything for me. So the question is, now there is going to be another presentation, Nintendo Direct they call it. The Nintendo Direct, although they weren't really direct about the Switch 2, were they? They just showed a video, 3D render of the Switch 2, with no technical specification, no games, no price, no release date, not really direct. It should be called Nintendo Indirect. How's that? But anyway, they announced on that video that I think, when was it? April time? Early April? There's going to be another Nintendo Direct. But given the last one, I'm not that excited, I want to know the price of this thing. It's going to be more expensive than the Switch OLED, right? It's going to be more expensive. And I think it's going to be tough for them. The Switch is a very successful console. It's the third best-selling console of all time, behind the Nintendo DS, which is behind the PlayStation 2. So the Switch has sold around 150 million units, which is no easy feat. And the Wii sold, I think, around 100 million units. Then they released the Wii U. I like the Wii U. But they released the Wii U, that sold around 13.5 million units, which they considered not very good, I presume. And so, yeah, it just goes to show that you can have a very successful console, like the Wii, like the Switch, but you release a sequel of that, you're not necessarily going to repeat that same success. And the issue Nintendo have now is that the Switch is so successful, that they're going to find it hard to repeat that success because of all the other competitors out there, like the Steam Deck and the Asus ROG Ally and various other portable handheld consoles where you can access Steam games and other video game store platforms. I think GOG and Epic Games, things like that. So you have access to a lot of games, including games that, were originally on PlayStation, like God of War. What is it? God of War. Hey, welcome, you've made it to the middle of the video. If you're not subscribed already, click that subscribe button. Well, that's a thumbs up, isn't it? Well, do a thumbs up on the video, then subscribe. No, subscribe first, that's more important. Or is it a thumbs up? Subscribe and thumbs up at the same time. If you haven't already, thank you. Back to the video. Oh, do we have a sponsor? No. Back to the video. Is it Ragnarok? One of the sort of recent God of War games is on PC now. And what's that other game? With the Aloy lady. Don't tell me. Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn. Aren't there 2 Horizon games now? I don't know. One of the recent ones, or maybe both of them, are on PC. So it's a very different gaming landscape. Back when the Switch released, there weren't these... I mean, you did get these portable consoles, or portable PCs, but they were very expensive, like 800 quid. Crazy money. But there weren't any affordable handheld gaming options, apart from, of course, the 3DS, and I suppose the Vita, PS Vita. But you didn't have any, I suppose, more powerful, affordable handheld gaming systems. So the landscape is very different. Now, what I worry for Nintendo, I don't worry for them at all. But if I were Nintendo, I would be concerned that they got to price it right. They got to price it right. That's the thing. If they go and let's look at the Nintendo DS, the second best-selling console of all time, right? They released a 3DS. Didn't sell as well. Still sold a decent amount. But the original Nintendo DS, I think, retailed at around £100, $100. And then the 3DS, when that first released, that was like £220, £230. A huge price difference. So with the Switch 2, if they release this at an incredibly high price, Nintendo will suffer for it. I hope they don't repeat history. It's got to be affordable. If it's the same price as a PlayStation 5, forget it. I have a PlayStation 5. It's a brilliant console, powerful console. Does do 4K gaming. I think, I don't know. There's all this upscaling stuff, isn't there? I don't get into the detail there, really. But my TV, but anyway. So yeah, they have to ensure it's priced right and correctly. So I don't know. Am I going to buy a Nintendo Switch 2? At some point, probably. If it has an OLED screen when it comes out, then I may do. But again, it depends on price. See, the thing is, I really enjoy my Switch OLED. There is so much content I am still yet to play. There's a Kirby game. I played the demo, I think, twice. It's a gorgeous looking game. Kirby's so cute as well. And I haven't even played the full game. It's terrible. Mario Odyssey, I barely touched. I haven't touched Animal Crossing yet, even though I have it. There are a lot of games I'm still yet to play on my Switch OLED. So, yeah, as to the Switch 2, if it has an OLED screen, and they impress me with the specification of it all, and, you know, Nintendo, they have an opportunity to sell it to me, of course, like they have to everyone. But I'm not jumping for joy yet at getting one, is my point, because I have a Switch OLED. If I didn't have a Switch OLED, if I didn't even have a Switch, or even if I had the standard Switch, I think this is certainly going to be more compelling. But yeah, if you don't have a Switch at all, then, and you're into, you know, handheld gaming, and you haven't done it for years, then this Switch 2 might be something worth considering. Certainly if you have something like a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox, but you want something that you can take on the go. I mean, I have a Switch OLED mainly for Nintendo's first-party titles. As I said, I have a PlayStation 5 for all the, you know, for its exclusives, but also for those multi-platform games, and to get games, you know, to get the sort of best graphics. Now, I know you can get better graphics now, but for me, those graphics on the PlayStation 5 are still awesome to this day. And the Switch OLED complements my gaming experience, because it is something I can take with me. And those Nintendo first-party games, you know, are the reason I have a Nintendo Switch. So let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are of the Switch 2. Is it something you're going to get? Or are you not? Or have you stumbled across this video hoping to see kittens? I don't know why you would. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the Switch 2. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe on the video. I don't get paid for this. But yes, I'd be grateful for your subscription. It's free. Free. There's no paywall. There's no paywall. It's free. Yes, you'll probably see adverts. I don't know. I'm not monetized. But anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hey, welcome. You've made it to the middle of the video.